Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always.
Awesome. So today we're taking a look at EON Reality.
Okay, yeah.
They just launched their newest platform, EON-XR 10.6.
Mm-hmm.
And, they've been kind of a powerhouse in VR and AR,
Yeah,
especially for education and training.
definitely.
And this new platform is really, it's making some
I
waves.
can see why.
Yeah, so we're going to dig into that today.
Sounds good.
Specifically, we want to see how they're using AI to shake things up.
Yeah.
Like actually change the way we learn hands-on, but in a virtual space.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than just creating cool VR and AR stuff, right? They seem to be laser focused on how to make these technologies actually useful,
Yeah.
especially for, like you said, education and job training.
Absolutely, and that's where this knowledge simulator comes in.
Hmm.
Have you had a chance to look at this thing?
I have, and I gotta say, it's pretty impressive.
It's like stepping into a virtual workshop where you can learn real-world skills, but with AI there to guide you every step of the way.
Yeah, and give you feedback. Think about it. You're not just reading a manual or watching a video, you're actually doing it.
Right, and that's the game changer, right? We've always had this gap between learning the theory and actually being able to do something. This seems to bridge that gap in a really cool way.
Yeah, totally. It's that practice element. I mean, how many times have you read something and thought, okay, got it, but then you try to actually do it and it's a totally different story?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, this lets you make those mistakes in a safe environment. Plus, you're getting real-time feedback so you can course correct as you go. It's like having a personalized coach right there with you.
Didn't they actually has a video in the press release that showed this in action?
They did, yeah, and it was really cool to see. It really highlighted that interactivity. You're not just passively watching, you're making decisions, and then you see the consequences of those decisions play out.
Okay, so we've got this amazing knowledge simulator, but EON-XR 10.6 also has some AI features for actually creating the training content itself, right?
Exactly. They've really beefed up the AI tools for content creation. I was particularly intrigued by the enhanced 2D image search.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's just a fancy keyword search or if it's actually using AI to understand the images in their context.
Oh, that's a great question.
Right, because that would be a game changer for finding the right visuals for training.
Right, right. And then there's the refined annotation prompts. It almost sounds like the AI is working with you, like it's a co-creator helping you focus on what's important.
Yeah, very interesting.
And those show and tell avatar explanations.
Hmm.
That's crazy. You could have an AI avatar actually walking you through the training. I mean, come on.
That's a huge leap forward, I think. Imagine AI that not only delivers information, but tailors it to how you learn best, answers your specific questions, even demonstrates complex tasks. It's like having a personal AI mentor.
Wow. Okay, and while we're on the subject of AI, we can't forget about the improvements to the virtual agents in this release.
Oh yeah, they're definitely getting more human-like in their interactions. I mean, they've always been helpful, but
Yeah, I get it.
now it's more natural,
Hmm.
more like talking to a real person. And I think a big part of that is how EON-XR 10.6 has improved the AI's ability to just give you concise, helpful responses. Instead of giving you this long, complicated explanation that you have to wade through, the virtual agents can cut to the chase and tell you what you need to know in a way that's actually easy to understand.
And I bet they've also gotten better at giving clear error notifications. Instead of just getting a vague message, you'll know exactly what needs to be fixed.
That's right. No more guessing games.
Yeah.
They've really thought about the user experience here, making sure everything is smooth and intuitive, especially for people who are new to VR and AR.
And speaking of user experience, they've really streamlined the whole learning flow in EON-XR 10.6.
Yes.
The transitions between lessons are smoother, there's more verbal guidance, and the way you move from lectures to hands-on assessments feels very natural.
They've definitely created a more seamless learning journey. It all comes back to that engagement and effectiveness. But, it's easy to get caught up in all the tech details. So let's step back for a second and think bigger picture. What does all this mean for our listeners?
That's the question, right? Like, so what? What are the real-world implications of all these advancements?
Well, imagine businesses being able to onboard new employees faster and more efficiently by using VR simulations for hands-on training, or schools where students can learn about history by literally stepping into historical events through AR.
Whoa.
And for individuals, the ability to master valuable skills in a risk-free virtual environment, That opens up a world of possibilities.
It's really incredible to think about the potential impact this could have. And this knowledge simulator in particular, it really makes you wonder, what skills or knowledge would you want to master in a virtual environment? Like, what are some things you'd love to try but maybe haven't because it's too risky or expensive to do in real life?
That is a fantastic question, and one I think we should all be asking ourselves. It really underscores how this technology can make learning more accessible for everyone. If you're interested in diving deeper into this, I highly recommend checking out Eon Reality's website. It's www.eonreality.com.
Perfect.
They also have some pretty detailed release notes for EON-XR 10.6, which are definitely worth a look.
We'll make sure to include those links in the show notes.
Awesome.
Well, that was an amazing deep dive into the future of learning.
It really was.
Thanks for joining me. It's clear that Eon Reality is pushing boundaries, and I can't wait to see what they come up with next.
Me too. It's going to be exciting.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time.